Our go is ordered, our bags are packed, and today is
cruise day!
We're gonna miss the Oakwood Suites. It was so nice there.
It really was.
Scoochy, scoochy. Alright, we are back. Well, we're not back, we're still in Japan. But today, we start cruising. We have 2 stops on this cruise, and it's all the way back to the United States. Let me help you out. That's the heavy one. Yeah, that's... Arigatou gozaimasu. Sayonara. Today is the 31st cruise, 6th this year. We're in Japan for 2 stops. But we're getting on the Ovation of the Seas today. I am excited. We've never been on this ship. We got to check in first. I have never checked in at this cruise port because we're in Yokohama. And let's see what it's like.
See what happens.
It is 2:30 in the afternoon. I think the ship leaves at 5, 6. We don't have luggage tags. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. All right, bag drop off complete. Oh, this is pretty painless without having our tags, but we can figure out how to do that again. Here's the look at the cruise terminal. This is what I like to see when I walk into a cruise terminal.
Right.
No lines. I am excited for this. This is going to be the cruise that actually completes our entire journey around the world. And that will be our 2nd time around the world. We're excited to get back to cruising. I'm excited for the sea days. We're going to take a little vlog break in the middle of this one because it has a record for us, 12 sea days in a row. I think we're right here. Because we don't have anything special. We're non-special people. Perfect, thank you. Oh, we're so excited. I'm so excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
What do we think of Jill's hair color? I think she's a little sensitive about it, but it's an interesting style. It was blonde. She went to get it changed. It's a little blue silver. I still like it.
I don't mind the blue silver. It's the auburn roots blending into blue silver that freaks me out.
All right, we got to go through security. So we're gonna. Security was an absolute breeze, and I honestly, those are some of the friendliest security guards I have ever encountered in my life.
Let me get it for you.
They were all smiles. It was great.
They wouldn't even let you carry your own bin.
I know, that was amazing. I like being here a little late because everybody is already kind of on the ship. That was quick. It took about 30 seconds. I would say very efficient.
Yeah.
This building is nice. I like that it's empty. Now, to the ship.
To the ship.
Yes. All right, so this is the Ovation of the Seas. We've never been on this one, but it is a sister ship to the Quantum of the Seas, which we were on. It has one of those big arms, and here it is. I can't wait to get on this for the next 17 days.
I can't wait to unpack my luggage.
That is one of the exciting things that we have learned was when we travel the world, which we did technically just travel the world at the end of this cruise, was that we really only unpack our luggage when we're on a cruise for more than 7 days. So they're sending us all the way down there.
I think it's based on muster stations too.
Yes. Not your typical royal entrance like on the promenade, but we are on to, where are we going first? We're on deck 11. We're going to try and find our room. Hopefully it's ready by now. We did kind of fall in love with the interior cabin on that last Holland cruise because even though you were in the middle of the Atlantic going super wavy, that room was like dead center middle, perfect, as low as you could go. You didn't feel anything. It was amazing.
And can we have a moment of silence for the darkness that room ensued?
All right, our room is ready. It is a balcony cabin. It does look pretty familiar to the Quantum of the Seas. You got our nice bed. You got the closet space, all that good stuff. A couch. All my clothes are going to go there eventually. Nice work desk for me. Nice mirror.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure there's a mini fridge. That's a safe. Wait. I hope it's a safe. I hope it's a mini fridge. It looks like it's like a cooler.
It's probably cooler, but
We got our outside balcony, and that is Yokohama. We are leaving her today. It's been great for the last 5 nights. Onward into following Jill here. We got to do our muster station stuff. We're A3.
we do have US plug.
US plugs, which has been fine.
Understandable.
And the bathroom looks very similar to the Quantum of the Seas. Mirror, toilet. I like the circular showers, but the shower on the new Aqua, oh, that thing was big. Remember that one?
Yeah. We got extra storage up here, which is nice.
It is nice. All right.
Yeah.
They got a whole bunch of. I like that they give you the stuff of kind of what's going on with Royal. They didn't really. Holland was a little tricky with that. Like you couldn't really figure out what was going on. The app wasn't very, but
they didn't even really warn you when there was a time change. It was just like at noon one day, it would just change time.
Yeah, so I found that to be quite interesting as well. So we're gonna kind of just unpack our little suitcases here. Backpacks off. That's beautiful. And then I think we're headed to muster station, and then what's the thing that we always do when we get on a cruise?
Oh, we gotta scope out the gym.
We have a coffee maker. Jill's happy about that.
It's water in it. Makes me nervous that they did not clean it.
Ooh, Royal, they didn't clean out the coffee maker. The ceiling is kind of dirty. Whoa. Now, actually, before we head up there, this is a very unique cruise. So this is a Transpacific Cruise. We're headed back. We go across the date line, so we lose basically an entire day. We also lose, what, 7 hours, 8 hours?
Well, currently to LA, we're 16 hours ahead of LA right now, and by the time we get to LA, we'll be the same time zone. So 16 hours, we're going back in time over the next 17 days.
So the direction that we're headed, you actually lose hours randomly at specific days, which is a little tiring, but what we've learned is that it's so much better to lose an hour at a time than it is to fly and lose it all at once, because then you just, Jill's cleaning the room. That is a first, I think, out of 31 cruises. Jill getting
It is.
Jill getting an arm workout and cleaning the outlets.
Assembly. Let's go.
The stairs on the first day of the cruise. That was pretty easy. Do we go back up the stairs to the gym?
I feel like, yeah.
All right, back up the stairs to the gym. And 10 floors later, we're at the gym. This is definitely exactly the same as the Quantum of the Seas. Got all the treadmills, ellipticals, all the treadmills up there. Got your weights, benches. But I already know that just being up here for a second, God, I'm out of breath. This is Jill approved gym. This side's a little different though. This, I don't know what to call these. I'm out of breath from just walking up the damn stairs.
On the Odyssey of the Seas, this was gone. It was just one side. This was out of order because I was super sad because that's a deadlift machine, which I like.
So these are both working?
Yeah.
Nice. So deadlift
So we can do deadlifts and step ups.
and all sorts of stuff.
All sorts of stuff. I can do my hip tilts.
Very
I
nice.
can do all sorts of good stuff on this.
Very nice. Every time
I
what?
get on the ship.
You break stuff?
Wow. I don't
So
even know.
it's so you can do
Let's do it.
it's so you can do in and out. One. How many you got? Come on.
Oh no.
How many?
I did 6.
Yeah, I like that they have a different cable machine right here though. That makes it a lot handier because usually these things are like the most sought after pieces of equipment on the gym and most people use them. And it looks like they've got the stretching area set up for some sort of conference. Remember last time we were on this cruise? The stretching class
Stretching and
literally
abs.
went from here, there, the other side. The
People
stretching
were, like,
class spilled
By
up
the
to like
treadmills,
up here.
yeah.
It was
People
crazy.
were like just watching from over here, like I'm gonna take the class. Yeah, they were intense.
Got a giant panda and then an even bigger panda coming down the side of the ship. What was it last time? A big pink,
Pink polar bear.
big dinosaur or polar bear or something? All right, inside it looks like they got some badmintons and basketball.
Some bags. Got the bumper cars ready to go.
Yeah,
Ping pong
bumper cars.
tables are up. here. We got a few, and some are empty, which we would not have seen on the last cruise.
I remember
100% of the
last
time.
time we couldn't even play ping pong. It was so busy, but I anticipated it would probably be just as busy during the middle of this cruise for ping pong.
I feel like it won't be as bad. I feel like there were more Japanese ping pong players headed on the cruise that stopped in Japan versus left Japan.
Yeah, our last one was a Transpacific from LA to Tokyo. Or no, Seattle to
Yes.
Tokyo.
So
Yeah, you got all these people watching the flow rider. I don't know, maybe we'll do the flow rider. Depends if it's warm.
I don't know. Every time I've done the flow rider, I've gotten injured.
It is a very brutal impact.
It is. And if you don't know how to surf, like I feel like it's not a good place to learn.
But I think this cruise we're going to experience the Shimizu port again. I think Jill's got something interesting planned for that port. We also have Osaka, which is overnight. There was something in Kyoto that we did, but we didn't have enough time to do because we scheduled the Shinkansen to take us back a little too early. So we're going to achieve a goal
Yes.
in
finish
Kyoto. But as far as this cruise goes, I think we're going to enjoy it mostly and just kind of hang out. I'll probably gamble a little.
It's Pavlak time.
You know, it's actually something that's exciting about this.
What?
In 2 days, I'm going to tell you what it is. 2 days.
What is that?
In 2 days. There's a happening in 2 days.
May 17th?
Yeah, 17th. She doesn't realize she's on the wrong floor. See how long it takes her to figure it out.
I was trying to see if there's still bags. Oh. We're gonna go eat. That's why I didn't see our bags.